Which luxury vehicle is better, the BMW i7 or the Mercedes EQS? Well, in this episode, we are going to find out. The BMW eDrive 50, which is rear-wheel drive, starts at around $106,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, has a maximum range of 321 miles, and has 449 horsepower. The xDrive 60, which is all-wheel drive, starts at around $124,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds, has a maximum range of 317 miles, and has 536 horsepower. The M70, which is all-wheel drive, starts at around $169,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, has a maximum range of 291 miles, and has 650 horsepower. The Mercedes 450 Plus, which is rear-wheel drive, starts at around $104,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds, has a maximum range of 350 miles, and has 329 horsepower. The 450 4MATIC starts at around $107,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, has a maximum range of 340 miles, and has 335 horsepower. The 580 4MATIC starts at around $126,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, has a maximum range of 340 miles, and has 516 horsepower. The AMG 4MATIC starts at around $147,000, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, has a maximum range of 277 miles, and has 649 horsepower. The i7 without the M Sport design theme looks decent on the outside. There's a bit too much going on, and I don't really like that big grille on the front. With the M Sport design theme, the exterior looks sportier than the standard version, and all the chrome trim is replaced with black. The kidney grille looks slightly invisible, and that just makes this vehicle look so much better. As standard, the i7 comes with 19-inch wheels. You can pay extra for either 20-inch or 21-inch wheels. Overall, the i7 in this setup looks really sharp. However, the EQS doesn't look that good on the outside. I'm not a big fan of this exterior design. It's very good that this vehicle has a very low drag coefficient, but the exterior design doesn't make this vehicle look like an expensive car. Unlike the i7, the EQS comes with 20-inch wheels as standard. You can pay extra for either 21-inch or 22-inch wheels. Overall, the i7 in its M Sport design theme definitely looks a lot better than this car. But let me know in the comments down below, which exterior design do you guys prefer? The i7 has a very luxurious interior. You have a nice dashboard which has this beautiful widescreen display and hidden air vents to make this interior look even cleaner. The ambient lighting is also beautiful. You can also pay extra for the beautiful panoramic LED roof, and it just looks awesome at night. And in the back seats you can get this beautiful theater screen. By a press of the button, this massive display folds down and you can watch different videos and movies. This is the biggest display you get inside a car. And if you get the executive seating pack, you can move the front passenger seat all the way forward, recline the rear seat all the way back, and then lift up the footrest. Then you can sit back and relax, and then watch different videos on this beautiful display. And then there are also those other fancy features, like massaging seats and power rear sunshades. With the EQS, you can get the Hyperscreen, which basically is this massive glass panel on top of 3 displays on the dashboard. This Hyperscreen is really cool, but without that you have 2 displays which are separate. And overall, I think this setup looks cleaner. The Hyperscreen is amazing, but I prefer this setup a little bit more. Overall, between these 2 interiors, definitely I prefer the i7's interior. It is a lot more luxurious. I really love the design. The ambient lighting in this vehicle is also great, but it is nowhere near as nice as the one in the i7. This interior overall is one of the best interiors I've seen in a car. But let me know in the comments down below, which interior design do you guys prefer? The i7 has a lot of different features. You have over-the-air updates, so as you own your i7, it gets better over time. BMW has also started providing their vehicles with augmented reality for the navigation. When you enable the navigation, the vehicle will turn on the front camera and then display arrows pointing towards the direction you will have to go. There's also the Bowers & Wilkins Diamond Surround Sound System, which has 31 different speakers and 2,000 watts. 2,000 watts, that's insane. And then there's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both are wireless. The Mercedes also has a lot of different features. Just like the i7, it has over-the-air updates, so as you own your EQS, it gets better over time. There's also the MBUX augmented video for navigation, which Mercedes has been doing for a while now. You also have a Burmester 3D surround sound system, which has a total of 15 different speakers and a 710 watt audio system. Just like the BMW, there's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both are wireless. Overall, both of these vehicles have a lot of different technology features, but how do they compare in storage? The i7 has up to 18 cubic feet of cargo space. The second row seats do not fold flat, and you do not have a frunk on this vehicle. The EQS's hatchback style trunk has up to 63 cubic feet of cargo space. The second row seats fold flat, but this vehicle also does not have a frunk. The i7 as standard has an air suspension system to make the ride quality more comfortable. Since this vehicle is so long, there is rear axle steering which can turn the rear wheels by about 4 degrees. You can also get M Sport brakes on this vehicle which have better stopping performance than the standard brakes. And then there are a lot of different driving assistance systems. There's adaptive cruise control stop and go and steering assistant to help keep you inside the lane. There's also lane change assistant so the vehicle can change lanes automatically. Then there are also different safety features such as emergency stop assistant, evasion assistant, and lane keep assistant. The EQS as standard comes with the Airmatic suspension. This suspension system also has adaptive damping plus. And just like the i7, this vehicle has rear axle steering, but the rear wheels on this car turn by 10 degrees. 10 degrees, that is amazing. This vehicle has a turning radius similar to the A-Class. You also have the beautiful LED digital headlights, which can project different symbols on the road. Then there are different driving assistance systems, such as route-based speed adaptation which slows the speed down for curves, roundabouts, etc. You also have adaptive cruise control and steering assistance just like the i7. Then there are also different safety features such as pre-safe. This feature will tighten the seatbelt, adjust the front passenger seat, and close all the windows to reduce the impact if an accident occurs. Then there are also those other features like you get in the i7 such as active brake assist, blind spot assist, active lane keeping assist, and rear cross traffic alert with automatic braking. So which is better, the BMW i7 or the Mercedes EQS? It's very close between these two, but the i7 is slightly better. It's just a little bit more luxurious than the EQS. The EQS is great. Both of these vehicles have awesome technology, but the BMW is just a little bit more luxurious. But do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments down below which vehicle do you guys prefer. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode.